Okay. This is my chance. Give out Brad Pitt. Oh god. It's the 2.3 turn La Sapacana 3000. F1 the movie. It is directed by none other than Joseph Kosinski, which of course he's also directed Top Gun Maverick, which obviously we know that it does an amazing job in the box office. And not only that, but such an awesome, great, amazing film in itself. And of course, Joseph Kosinski has done other movies like Tron Legacy and of course Twisters. The fact that John Kosinski's name was on this movie, the one who directed this movie, I already knew that it was gonna have the elements of the POV action, of having cameras in the action of what's going on in the racing, and just beautiful cinematography of angles and camera angles, because the cameras were gonna be bounded on the cars itself. This film being directed by Joseph Kosinski, it was just gonna be an amazing film. So obviously, because of that, my expectations were really high already. So F1 the movie, it is about racing legend Sonny Hayes is coached out of retirement to lead a struggling Formula One team and mentor a young hotshot driver while chasing one more chance at glory. Now, just like the summary plot says, it's basically Brad Pitt's character, Sonny Hayes, who is driving for mostly the fun of it, first of all, but then he gets to have the chance by Javier Bardem's character, who's also his friend from history already, and he tells him, you know, it's an opportunity to just try to help me out and try to get my Formula One team to become champions. And so because of that, he goes and mentors this Formula One team, and the rookie in all this is Damson Idris's character, who is just one of those people that looks like a hotshot and wants to just impress everybody and just wants to do it for the money, for the fame, for his own selfish needs basically. And of course, because of his selfish needs, they have to kind of work together. Brad Pitt and Damson Idris characters have to work together, you know, give each other that team help that they need. So this is technically like a team concept movie of trying to get together for a team and trying to just go up the ranks to become champions. First and foremost, I want to say this. I thought this movie was based on a true story of Formula One racing, maybe characters and whatnot. I was wrong. I did my research, and yes, I get it. You know, in the trailer, usually it says based on a true story, based on a true event. I'm sorry. I didn't watch the trailer as much because I wanted to just kind of enjoy myself coming into this movie. In my mind, I thought, oh my god, this is based on a true story. You know, Sonny Hayes probably like a true character. I was wrong. I read it and it's based on Formula One, yes, but the plot, the characters are fake and they're just there, and it's just a made-up story of Formula One. But hell, you know, if I didn't know that it wasn't based on a true story, if I didn't do research, I would have thought it was based on a true story because they did such an amazing job. Joseph Kosinski did such an amazing job making this plot work in all kinds of ways, and it just makes it so thrilling and so edge of your seat moments, and I was blown away. That's how much I thought that this was based on a true story. And of course, the other thing being is that I know so much of F1. For example, right? We have, you know, R3. R3 is basically rookies that give off the acceleration of the stick shift into the logo of the streets of the sideways of. Dude, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I knew nothing about Formula One. But the fact the announcer and all this, when the actual racing happens, kind of makes the people that don't know much about Formula 1 racing, make it so much easier for us to know what's going on, to see what's being deducted or what's, you know, happening in these races that are pretty much actual things that actually happen in racing. I loved it. The announcer, I don't know who the announcer was, but he did an amazing job. There was moments, and I'm gonna say this, and yeah, there was people next to me and whatnot, but there was moments where obviously the racing happens. I'm not gonna spoil it, but things happen in the racing. The whole time I was there going like, I wanted to just jump for joy and going like, yes, they did! That's how much I was so into this movie. Which, by the way, the movie is 2 hours long, and I was right there. Right from beginning to end, I was right there watching this movie so closely and so filled with so much wonder and so much thrill in my heart. My heart was pumping, and the moments that were here, the edge of your seat moments, I was into it. Now let's talk about Brad Pitt's character and also Damson Idris' character, right? I thought they were amazing. The chemistry between them was absolutely spot on, and you can feel the chemistry between them, because not only were they kind of enemies in the beginning, but the teamwork, the character development that happened between these two characters, where Brad Pitt is this lonely, you know, lone wolf trying to do his own thing, because, you know, he's older. He's like, you know, I'm gonna show these kids what's up, I'm gonna show this kid what's up. And I thought, you know, when he came into this film, I thought he was going to do such an amazing job. But that's the thing about this movie. Joseph Kosinski did such an amazing, a unique thing about this movie, because usually, you know how, you know, sports movies are, you know, there's a hotshot and he does, you know, he wins everything and whatnot. Brad Pitt, he loses. He crashes, and he does things that are like, maybe he's not that good. And in your mind, you're thinking, what's going on? We have Damson Idris' character here, like a hotshot, a rookie hotshot debuting for the first time, wanting to just be successful for his own selfish needs, right? He gets more and more into this, and just kind of looks up to Brad Pitt's character more and more, because he knows that he's right. He knows that he has to work together as a team and just bring Brad Pitt's character into this team with open arms. And, you know, slowly these two characters come together to make this beautiful chemistry and just beautiful friendship of this movie that I felt, I was like, oh my god, these two people, these two characters, I love them. I love how they work together. And this film is supposed to be in the movie theaters. It's not supposed to be you just kind of, you know, streaming it when it comes out, or illegally, you know, downloading it or watching it on your computer, streaming, you know, very like this, you know, like this stuff, like, oh, look at me, I'm watching, you know, F1. No, F1 is supposed to be on IMAX. It's supposed to be in the movie theater. So yes, like, I know that I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I recommend this film to everybody. So let's do this. F1, the movie. Do I recommend it? I already said it. Yes, absolutely, I recommend it. It's supposed to be seen in the movie. It's supposed to be seen in the big screen, because you just feel the emotions, you just feel the adrenaline, you just feel everything about Formula. Even if you're not a fan of racing, even if you're not a fan of sports in general, this movie is for everybody. Score-wise, I have to give this a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. Confetti, yep, confetti, let's do this, yeah. My 10 out of 10s are very rare. Yes, 10 out of 10, F1 movie, absolutely stunning. So, did you guys love F1 the movie? What is your favorite racing film? What is your favorite sports film? Put your opinions in the comments down below. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and as always, I have been Paulie. This has been Zena Paulie Reviews. That's all, guys.
Never break the chain.